Hi, everyone. Moshe Rothschild, the Global Israel Alliance. Summary of the news for the week ending Friday, February 21st. As you can see, this is not my normal background. I am now in Florida. This Sunday, February 23rd, we'll be hosting the Israel Conference in Naples, Florida. If you want to join us, you're anywhere near Naples, you can go to our website for all the details. Go to israelalliance.org. You can sign up or you can just show up. We'd love to see you. It's going to be a nice turnout. And if you can join us and you're from Florida or anywhere in the area, join us. It's going to be something spectacular. So on to the news. They announced this week there'll be significant upgrades to the Iron Dome system, which is the anti-missile system in Israel. We don't know the exact nature of the upgrades. They've been kept secret, but they're obviously designed to deal with future threats such as huge barrages of missiles, which has been the strategy of the Palestinians to try to defeat the Iron Dome, is to launch dozens of missiles all at once. So clearly it has something to do with dealing with that and some other significant issues. Israel announced that they're going to extend the fishing zone off of Gaza to 15 nautical miles and in addition to issue 2,000 entry permits into Israel, bringing the number up to 7,000, which is actually a record high because it's been quiet on the Gaza front. But Israel warned that if the rocket or balloon attacks resume, then we will go back to severe sanctions against Gaza. The IDF formed a directorate that will focus exclusively on countering Iran. This is part of some of the general restructuring going on in the IDF to make the IDF more effective, of course. Now, the Prime Minister Netanyahu this week challenged the blue and white leader Benny Gantz to a publicly televised debate. And Gantz refused. He said that Netanyahu is just using this as a distraction for his trial, which is, of course, coming up on March 17th. Israeli elections are coming up on March 2nd. A cold front swept through Israel again this week, bringing very intense rain showers. Now, the good thing is that the Kinneret, the Sea of Galilee, is now just 1 meter below its full level. Now, when it hits that level, they will open the dams and allow the water to flow from the Jordan into the Dead Sea, which has not happened for I don't even know how long, for ages. An Israeli innovation called CoughSync, which is something that they've been working on for maybe 10 years or so. It does not cure the coronavirus, but it's being used. It can significantly reduce the impact of the virus, and it can be used for treatment for those suffering from the coronavirus or from pneumonia. It basically it allows for a computer controlled cough that a person that whatever the mucus a person removes by coughing on their own is automatically removed by this simulated coughing by the computer, and it reduces the amount of staff needed, and it allows the person to breathe a little bit easier and reduces the amount of people that are exposed to the virus while they're treating the patients. Let's see. The first Israeli airplane passed over the Sudan. As we mentioned, that this is an enormous change that Israel now is beginning a relationship with Sudan, which it never had. It was always a country that we were at war with. And now the first Israeli airplane passed through Sudan airspace. A couple quotes from Netanyahu regarding this. He said that I've been developing contacts with Arab countries and Muslim countries. I can tell you there's scarcely 1, 2, or 3 Muslim or Arab countries around the world that we don't have deepened ties with. Incredible. So Netanyahu went on to explain why there's been this massive change, and he says, and I quote, "Vast changes are coming because Israel is now a power to contend with, and because collaboration with Israel helps you prepare, secure the future of your people, and ensure a better future for your people. Securing the future, the safety of their people is obviously something on everyone's mind, and the greatest threat to the security of the countries of the Middle East and countries in the world is the attempt by Iran to arm itself with nuclear weapons. So a strong Israel is one that the Arab countries want to have a relationship with. Very, very important to strengthen Israel. 2 U.S. lawmakers visited historic sites in Judea and Samaria. After the creation, of course, of the deal of the century. And the idea was that they are members of a committee to begin mapping out Israeli sovereignty in the region. They were represented as Jim Jordan of Ohio, and who was head of the House Freedom Caucus, and Mike Johnson from Louisiana, member of the Judiciary Committee. So pretty exciting, but we'll see what happens. So, like I said last week, there is a very exciting and important announcement that I'm going to be making coming up. I was supposed to release it this week, but it's going to, please God, happen this week. But again, if you are in Florida, join us Sunday at Naples. Go to our website, israelalliance.org, for all the details. Wishing you all Shabbat Shalom from sunny Florida. Missing my family, missing my country, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All the best. Shabbat Shalom.